Hello world. Today is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025. It's 11:46 a.m. This is a 10-minute vlog. A raw and edited talk about what is top of mind. And I am in Saigon. I did gym, hour and a half, stretching, cardio, running, weightlifting, leg day. Then I went to a cafe, had an Americano, and journaled, and wrote gratitude practice journaling. So let me list off the things I want to talk about. One, how Steve Jobs created things with a lot of love and care, and like how you can feel it. Two, about how I am here to create tools, software for the kid inside me that was like 10 or 9, and like what kind of, and as a human being that's conscious and curious and aware, what kind of tools what kind of apps would I want to use then to become the kind of person I wanted to be, like to self-actualize, like to have the wealth of the information, all these the wealth of the information of the world at my fingertips, and just being able to expand my mind and learn. And so like imagine like Luminolog as being this tool that makes education obsolete. Like a kid just logs into this app, uses it, and just exponentially evolves way beyond what a university can offer in like in 1 month. Like insane. So how this is done is through this new characters. Now breaking this down, that like AI characters can provide you the same kind of service as a human expert, human teacher, human mentor. They can provide you the same kind of expertise, service, conversation, mentorship, guidance in real time through voice every day for essentially almost $0 for very, very cheap. So the vision of like Steve Jobs, like talking about how you can have a future Plato be mentored through a software, like Aristotle mentored Alexander the Great. So you can have the same, you can capture an essence of a person, of a mind, like Aristotle or Plato, and they can become teachers to you and to other people. So AI characters, like breaking this down, how valuable this is, understanding how this is a now, and I am just acting on based on these convictions that this is immensely valuable. So building this into Luminolog is my kind of plan, is my mission. That you have AI characters that do things like mentor you, teach you, and check in with you every day, and they have long-term memory on you, have context on all your data, information, all your writings and journals. So Luminolog becomes really about continuous increasing the rate of self-evolution and making us transhumanist. And so, I mean, there's a couple other things I want to talk about today, like what kind of software is like the future human-computer interface. Is it talking to these characters that we just talk to characters, and then they in the background run all the tasks for us, they find the information for us before we even want it? And so this vision of this app, like making this happen, is super critical to like imagine this and imagine it in detail and like make it happen. As in this new human-computer interface paradigm where you're not dealing with applications, drop downs, clicking things. You're just talking to your team of AI mentors and teachers and characters, and every day you talk to them, and they do things for you. They remind you. You essentially have you're a leader of your own kind of country. You're a chief executive officer. You're the president, and they report to you every day. So they are. This is like this key aspect of Luminalog.com, the app that I'm building, right? So I started it last April, worked on it till like September. Now I'm like revisiting it, understanding that this journey as an entrepreneur, you're really discovering about what is really important to you, what you want to build, what you want to spend your time building. And it's at that intersection of something that is very deeply personal to you and has a lot of value to the world. And being able to see that value, you have to have that conviction. You have to see something that nobody else sees. You have to believe that this is actually valuable. So like one of these things is like, it's really valuable to have AI characters that provide these white collar jobs, services for you, for that have this same kind of impact and greater impact than you can have from a mentor that you, like a tutor. And having that accessible to you for super cheap. So Luminalog is about this, bringing this paradigm of human and AI tight coupling interactions of our talking conversations hours per day, making this like the home of your integration with your AI teams. So the vision is that this becomes like your default app, maybe something like what Siri aspired to be. Make this your default entrance interaction with the world of software. What it means is like you develop this relationship, and through that relationship, you become a manager of a whole like company of team of AIs that work with you tightly, and they report to you, and they execute things for you. Things like doing for research, finding out things that you want to know before you even know that you want to know it, and then doing other things like integrating with other areas of software, and then being more active in like generating images, video, generating content on your behalf, and then going beyond that, and like being able to clone yourself, and then having your own clone go out and execute things and build things, build whole personal brands, build online content channels. So this moves into the world of agentic ability, where they are executing commands on your behalf, doing things on your behalf, sending emails, contacting people, channels, monetizing things, doing crypto transactions. So this is the entryway into a new paradigm of computing. And so it starts with relationships, like you with AIs, AI characters, teachers, mentors that check in with you every day, and you become like a president of this personal country of AIs. This is the vision, and now it's at 9 minutes, and closing off the day, the vlog with recap. I talked about how there's one I deeply kind of like meditated on, and deeply felt how much love and care it really requires to make something that lasts and that's good, and that's craftsmanship. And you can feel that in some goods. I just had like really good like chips at the 7-Eleven that were like gourmet, like some Vietnamese company made them. They're very good. Not like, so I could see that there was a lot of care and love brought it into the creation of those chips. I also like reflected on how much that exists in Apple's products from like Steve Jobs. And then second, I talked a lot about Luminalog as being this new computing paradigm that introduces really the vision of talking to AIs. and how that becomes the new paradigm, becomes your entryway interaction with the digital sphere, and allows us to transcend and rapidly increase the rate of our self-evolution. So ending it here and closing it with some moments of sending you deep, peaceful thoughts and frequencies. Thank you for listening. We can, just through a couple of seconds of thinking something, imagining something, shift the world. Just having a moment of sending gratitude, sending peace and love out there into the world, you're shifting the human consciousness. So a single thought has power. Don't forget that. So that's why I do this sending peace vibrations at the end, because it works. It works in having an effect, even though it's a couple of seconds of neural activity that has impact. So, thank you for watching. Peace.